5's Chad Petrie has the story.
When you get a fast food meal, no one expects to be called a little ugly dude.
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. Yes. Welcome back to another episode of Just Therapy. It is another beautiful Monday evening, y'all. Let's go. My voice is coming back a little bit, but it's another beautiful Monday evening, and you already know who I'm joined by, the co-host with the mostest, my sis, Miss BBC. What up, sis?
Greetings, my beautiful body. Hey, bro, what's going on? How it look? How it feel? What it look like?
You know, being blessed, loving life, same old. We in the building as always.
Let's go.
Jumping in already. Thanks for jumping in. Sorry we're a little bit late, but I had to get me a drink and finish up some things I had to do and get little mama some snacks. But it is another beautiful Monday evening, so I hope your work Monday wasn't too bad. I hope it was good as mine. And I hope that we can end your Monday evening with some therapy on the couch. You already know how we like to do it, man. But before we get right into it and get rolling, big shout out to last week's guest. Bobby G was in the building. Great episode. Got some great insight on him. He played some live music, taking us into the break. We heard his song. The song was dope. It was definitely fire, man. So make sure y'all check out the last episode. You're going to have to rewatch it on Just Therapy, the podcast Facebook page or the YouTube page, or go to my page on Facebook. Unfortunately, Spotify is acting like an ass right now, and it wouldn't let me upload it. It just went blank. Everything was ready, and it was like, no more. So I was not able to put it up on Spotify, but please go and rewatch that. Plus, I think Facebook got a podcast thing, because I know we on there too, so you can listen to it as well from Facebook. All right, you ain't got to watch it, but great episode. What you think, sis? That was a good episode. Damn it, girl, are you froze again?
Was a vibes.
Oh, there we go. I'm about to say you was froze
Very
again.
good. Bobby's always a vibes, but you know, that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? When you're Yachty or Asta, Caribbeans always bring that fire. That's all I'm going to say. Not that my other guests didn't bring the fire either, but you know, I big up my people them all the time.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I see nephew in the building. What up, X? My guy, what up, man?
X, that's the troublemaker.
No, he came straight in, was like, "Hey, boo, Miss BBC," with a kissing face.
Every time, though.
What's going on with your fam? Hey, if you want to give me some information, like if you got flyers you want me to share, Gene, you know, I'll put them up on here, man. I always give out free plugs for shows, so get with me. All right, let's get right into it, y'all. We like to start off with a recap on what happened to us this weekend and the end of the week, since you ain't get to see us or anything like that. You want to go ahead and go first? I think mine kind of long this week.
Yeah, I really don't have too much. Excuse me, boy. I don't have too much, to be honest. it was pretty much boring this weekend. No, workout, working on some new vocals in the studio or whatever. And yesterday I was like, well, it was a busy day. I mean, like a busy day because I went to work out yesterday, which I don't work out on Sundays. I usually just do yoga. And then Fire Family was playing up at this Cheap Sunday that just opened up. It's like everybody come out early. It's a real nice vibe. You know what I'm saying? Reggae, dancehall, energy or whatever. And I got dressed to go, like, because I was like, boom, Sunday dinner, I'm eating good greens and everything, And it was so messed up because I'm like getting dressed and I had this dress, but it had this wrap attached to it. But, usually it's a plastic wrap, but it was on a string. So when I pulled it, I just snatched it off, on or whatever. I'm just ready to go. I'm like, I'm about to go up here. I'm telling myself, I'm going to take up the mic. I'm ready. I'm about to do it. I look and it's like a hole right here. But when I look, I'm thinking I saw a hole over here too. So I said, that's how it's made because they had the lace on there. I go to bend down to put on my stiletto. And all I felt was just like click, 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 click down my side. I come up, my whole dress is ripped. All the lace just ripped out of my dress. Oh my gosh. I'm like, and in my mind, like, I'm looking in my closet like, what? Because I'm already running late. And it ends at 10 o'clock. Like, literally, like, it started at 5 and at 10. And I just took it off and climbed in my bed, all my girls was like, hey, we here, where you at? Because I told them I was coming out. I don't usually go out, but I've been going out to these Sundays. And I got in my bed and I was very upset. So that was like the most dramatic part of my weekend.
So it ripped so much, like it ripped, like it was
like
showing
whole side boob, side out. You know what I'm saying? My tiny holes showing, everything, like down the whole side of the dress. And I'm just like, boom, I'm up there like, I'm out the gut. Go down and tie the stiletto. And I had on my glass stilettos too. You know how long it's been since I wore my glass stilettos? I was ready. Yeah, so I was sad because Firefinger was playing. Fire Family was playing, and that is one of my favorite sounds. And I thought it was going to be a vibes, but yep, that happened. So that was the most dramatic part of my weekend that I can remember.
Sorry to hear that. Anything exciting, or do we go on another date?
Yeah. I went on another date that
that's 3, right? With the same
yeah,
or more. 3 we didn't heard about.
Yeah, it wasn't it. Because it was one of those moments, and that's why I wasn't going to talk about it, but it was one of those moments where, oh, you're so strong, you're so powerful, this and that and the other, but at the same time, he tried to belittle me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're so strong and powerful, but I'm going to change that though. When that conversation came up, that was the end of it for me. It's like, and it's like, people don't know I'm really dainty and I'm really, like, I'm so humble and submissive, but it's like people see this certain part and then some men, I don't know. This is some American men, it's the cheese. I'm telling you something. It's the cheese and the soy because it's weird. And I'm like, I keep saying, I'm trying to be, but that's not my vibes. Like, they're not.
Cheese.
I'm for real. It makes them a whole totally different vibe. I'm not used to this era.
Wait, I thought this was with the Rasta. No.
No. I left that alone. I told you. Like
you left that alone too quick. Okay.
Yeah. When I move forward. I don't really give second chances. Really.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Zay chimed in. He said, and this is all caps at that. He said, "That's a lot of ass." I'm just saying.
First of all,
leave my sister alone, man. All right.
You don't even know nothing about you've never even seen my ass, so you don't know about my ass or not. If it's a lot of ass, although it is. Wait, don't talk to me like that.
You've been on here and said recently, about the BBL workout classes. And
I
people
get
told
it.
you
I
you
get
got
it.
too much ass to be in that
I
class
get it.
already. So
You can't defend. You cannot defend.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want it to seem like he was just coming for you. You know what I'm saying?
But he is. He's been coming from me since the other day.
Oh shit. Oh man. All right. So my weekend wasn't bad. Wednesday and Thursday I had some really good classes, man. I love talking to seniors and juniors, man. And because I can be super real with them. Plus, as teachers, I've been around already, so I can be, you know what I'm saying, real and raw and upfront, you know, and we had some great conversations. Friday, the McDonald's Playhouse, well, the new McDonald's down the road finally finished construction and they were open. So I think that was like Thursday or Wednesday, and Lil Mama was like, "Oh, are we going?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got you, just not today." Like I think that was like on Wednesday. So I took her there Friday. Highly disappointed. The playground that they had before had 2 slides, right? It might have been 3 slides. I think it was 2 slides, and it was like a big area they can play in. It was a big kind of like waiting area that we can watch. Now it's like literally like 4 tables, super small, 1 slide, very compact, and I was disappointed. It's like they built this new McDonald's, and the McDonald's is big, but it's 1 counter, and then like everything else is like for the prep area and the food area, which you don't need all that area. And they took away from the main part of the McDonald's that's by our house, which was the inside play area for when it get cold, when it snow, when it's raining. It gives kids opportunity to still run around. This one, you can't even run around in that bitch. Very disappointed. So then I realized that KT's brothers, Rome, his birthday party was Friday. I thought it was Saturday. And so I was like, well, shit, we about to leave here. We got some fries because, you know, anytime I go there, I let her get some fries or whatever, but we don't do the food and shit. So we went to Rome's birthday party, and it was really nice. Lil Mama had me out there dancing, making me hurt my knees, but it was a good time. She like, "Daddy, come dance." So, of course, you know, I got to dance with her. And then she was out there dancing by herself once she warmed up and figured out she knew most of the people there. She out there dancing, and she doing cartwheels into the split and showing out and all that stuff. So it was cool to see her have some fun, man. She was in there showing out. But so that was our Friday. Saturday, she got her first hair trim because I needed somebody to cut her dead ends because I wanted to keep growing. So Jay Luke, you know, my boy, one of my best friends, he found somebody for us, and he paid for it, which was kind of dope. And she did it. She did a good job. So I was happy. She didn't cut too much. She trimmed it like I asked her, and that was cool. So big shout out to her. And then Saturday evening, I surprised Lil Mama with the zoo lights in Cleveland. So we drove up to Cleveland and did the zoo lights. It was cold. You know, Lisa and Mando came out. So we had a good time, man. We walked around and seen the lights, and she took a picture with what's the name of that movie you like, baby? Well, Anna and Elsa, what's the name of that? Frozen. So they had 2 people dressed like them, and I thought she was gonna like knock the one girl out, the one with the blonde hair, like that's her favorite character. And she was, you know, being really nice to her, and gave her a hug, and they took a picture, and that was cool. And then, you know, it got cold, and she didn't want to wear my gloves because like she lost her gloves. She didn't want to wear my gloves, so I made her put my gloves on. And then, you know, we walked around. It was cold. Then it was a point where she had to use the bathroom, and she, you know, I'm glad that she is who she is because she held her own and was like, I ain't peeing on myself. So we got to the bathroom on time, and it was like, man, it's time to go. We seen most of the lights, and it was getting cold, and she wanted to see the Grinch. So we started heading to the front to go see the Grinch. We get in line, and the lady's like, all right, we cutting off the Grinch behind you. I'm like, man, talking about perfect timing.
Right.
Her little ass, y'all know Lil Mama. She is definitely my seed. she get to the Grinch and she's standing there like, you know, you stink and you mean. I don't know why you so mean. Like, just the pictures on my Facebook page, I'm sitting there laughing, and the Grinch is like looking at her, and they had the right character. You got to have the right character to play the Grinch. Like, he was super sarcastic, funny, and he perfect person. So we took the picture and stuff. She's sitting there like talking shit, and it was funny though. She had a good time. Then we went to church yesterday, and then today, back at the grind. Had some great classes today. It was a school I've been to already, but we were doing like a second part of it. So I get there and I'm talking to the teacher, and she was like, "Yeah, they knew you were coming. We told them Friday or Thursday, and they was excited you was coming back. So they should be ready." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And this was like a different type of, you know, what I usually do. It gave them the opportunity to kind of act out some scenarios. And it, to me, like it kind of like solidified what I do, because they paid attention to the first time, so they knew how to what they wanted to act out. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope, man. It was really cool. And this group of girls really did amazing. Where like they was head over heels above everybody, and was like the best performance out of all the kids. But a lot of the kids did good. And then one of the kids, the teacher was like, he's not like a bad kid, but gets in trouble. He went out of his way to draw me 2 pictures, which I thought was dope. And the one kind of looks like me. So it kind of like warmed my heart, man. I was like, that's what's up. So it was cool. So that's my recap. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Weekend. So getting ready for this cruise with my new family and shit. So I see it.
Okay, yeah, we know you're going on a cruise, so cool. It's cool that you're going on a cruise with your new family or whatever.
Jealous? Yeah, I was gonna say that sound like hate to me. Sound like
it did sound like it.
Xavier King in the building. What up, my guy? Hey, speaking of Xavier, that's what's up. Thanks for chiming in, man. Go ahead, baby. So all right, let's get into it. We like to do childhood memories, so you can get into our past. We got a little thing, nice little thing going. Go ahead and give us one so I can think of what I want to do. Because I thought about it the other day, but then I just forgot. I should have wrote that shit down.
Childhood memory. Checka. Okay, so childhood memory.
You can always skip it if you want to.
Yeah, I don't gave so many. Like I can't even think of none really.
You just said you gave so many. Huh? I'm going on 4 years of this damn show. You talking about you gave so many?
I be trying not to. I had a very traumatic childhood. I be trying not to give to. Okay, let me see. I got one with me and Keisha.
Okay.
And KT. So like, you know, if you knew KT back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you talking about tomboy on another level. Like, she used to be like, she was just like this little bitty petite looking thing, like, you know, but like she had just always had this big voice, this big personality or whatever like that. And I remember, I think one time we was like outside my Aunt Barb house, God rest her soul. And we were, I think like it was me, her, Derek, like all of us, like when we were like wrestling and fighting, like wrestling and just fighting. I don't even know why, though. And I just remember, I just remember like somebody taking her up. And I remember like thinking they're going to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you know, I think she's like 13, 12 or 13 years old, a little bitty something. But when I tell you, like, the hypest part about it is when they had her up in the air, I remember her like wrapping her legs around her arm or whatever like that. Like, he could not slam her. That's then the whole point, like when he took her up, but she had him up or whatever. And all I remember, like, she just wrapped her body all around his arm and or whatever like that. Like, and it was like girls against boys, I think, something to that effect. And they could not get her down or whatever like that. And at that point, you know, you're like, when you see like, oh, you're like, oh, and all the girls just start rushing in. just rushing in like, Sparta.
That's what's
It's like
up.
that moment where you just like, take everybody down, kind of thing. It was so dope. And I used to just love it because because we were just rough. And it's crazy because I would now, if I seen somebody trying to do like that to little mama or whatever like that, I'd be like, but it was just like that moment where you just like girl power and everything like that. And
That's what's up. It
was dope. It was
like
dope. That was funny.
That's what's up. All right, so let's go with this. Yeah, mine's kind of traumatic. Sorry. This was the first one that came to my mind, and I've been wanting to tell this one. So I remember the first time someone said nigger to us. Okay. Yeah, my brother had a paper route. He was a paper boy for the Cleveland Plain Dealer. All right. And we were in the neighborhood and walking around, and he's collecting, he's doing his collection, right? Because, he had to go door to door to people who got the papers and get the money. And we go to this one house, and this little white kid comes to the door, and we knock on the door, and my brother, and I'm like, I'm probably maybe younger, because remember, he's 5 years older than me. So paper route, he was probably 12 or 11, maybe 11 or 12, 13 at the oldest. He wasn't like 15 or nothing like that. So that makes me 8, 7, something like that, right? So we go to the door. He knock on the door. He asks for, hey, like, is your dad home or is your parents home? And he's like, yeah, hold on. And he was like, hey, Dad, it's some niggers at the door. And we look at each other like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, we'll beat this little motherfucker's ass. Like, motherfucker, like. And the dad came to the door and was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know where he got that from. Motherfucker, you know where he got that shit from, you punk motherfucker. Like, wow. But we laughing so hard because, like, we wasn't oblivious to it. You know what I'm saying? So we cracking up. Like, the rest of the route, we are rolling, and at every door, we like some niggers at the door, and then we knock shit. So it was hilarious to us. And it was so funny because we wasn't stupid. You know what I'm saying? We knew who he was talking about, and we knew, like, the fuck, like, bitch will beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? We made it to where it was so hilarious to us. We just was walking around to every house and was like, you got some niggas at the door. We made it so funny, like it was so hilarious to us because we just those people. So that
y'all just those people. But that's still like so messed up. So messed up.
It didn't bother us. So that's the funny part. Like we come on now. We grew up in Cleveland, then moved to a suburb for better education. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, don't give a fuck. We'll beat your ass, bitch. Like,
but
it was hilarious.
What if y'all wasn't those type of kids though? You know what I'm saying?
We were home crying like somebody called us niggers.
Or
like, no, it didn't.
What if y'all
like, come on now?
Yeah, or anything could have went so different. What I do appreciate the fact of is that the father didn't say, "Oh, some niggers." He was just like, "So sorry," because it could have been a situation where the boy got it from his grandfather and not his father. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So at least he came with some energy, like, "Oh, hell no, we ain't doing this," kind of thing. Like, no. So
he did come to the door and rush to the door. Was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know where he got that. He knows better than that. I don't know why he don't." Yeah, he was kind of pissed that his son did that.
With kids with their friends that got racist, friends and family. It could have been anything like that. So,
and then it's funny because I think he was a little younger than me. But I swear I don't remember him staying at that house no more. I think they might have moved because they was probably afraid he was gonna get his ass. He was gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah, it probably got so out of hand. He probably was doing all kind of shit, But damn, at least y'all handle it, in a kind of, it could have went totally differently.
It could have, but it didn't. So, like I said, it's good. To us, so I can't wait to see my brother next because I'm gonna bring that up and see if he remembered that shit. All right, you already know what it is. One of our favorite topics on the couch is flowers while they're still here. Instead of being so conditioned to give people flowers while they dead and gone, we like to give people flowers while they still here so they can smell those roses. Okay. So I'm gonna give one flower, and I want you to give one flower, and then I'm gonna give a bunch of flowers. That's cool.
Let's just go ahead and do that, and I'll ride on the bunch of flowers with you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's do it. So I know this we was talking about this might be the year-end wrap up. So we are gonna wrap up, but we will have another episode the Monday before New Year. So tune in. We'll just be talking some shit, reminiscing stuff like that over the year. But the flowers are gonna go to our guest this year. We had a lot of guests this year. Like we do every year, and it was no different this year. But we had some amazing guests. Starting off with last week's guest, Bobby G, amazing reggae artist, songwriter, musician, instrumentalist. Really dope episode. Supreme Being, who will be back at the beginning of the year, giving you that healthy food options, that plant-based living to get everybody right. So Supreme Being was on there, really fire episode. Comedian Angel Hampton was on the show, really good episode. We got her backstory and how she beat the odds and still doing comedy. Comedian LJ White was in the building. He got on the show because he was talking shit to BBC and she wasn't having it. Was like, you got to come to the show so I can talk shit back, motherfucker. Good episode. My guy, one of the guys I grew up with, Myron Tibbs, came to the couch, man, and that was a really good episode as well. Besides the fact he brought up the childhood memory about us going out for the middle school basketball team, and we had to be the Skins team, and I didn't like that, but I was pissed and was mad.
It's over.
Because
it's
we
over.
didn't. Okay. Comedian Xavier King, he was the runner-up at the Just Therapy comedy contest that we had this year. Funny ass dude. T Moore came to the couch. Really good episode. My other don't do that. My other sis, Tsunami with a small T, comedian, just went on the road with me. Real good episode. Funny as shit. Terry Tucker was on the show, dropped a whole bunch of knowledge on the show. Really good.
Nice. Yeah, that was good.
Arana Lynch was on the show. Remember that?
Yeah.
On the show. Bracha Goats was on the show. Really good show as well. Really insightful. Sister T came on the couch. So that was cool. That was really cool.
One of the queens,
Mary Beth O'Connor, was on the couch. Really good episode.
Good.
Another queen, Jata Maria, was on the couch.
My sister, Jata Maria, you mean?
Yeah. One of my longtime comedian friends, Nathan Timmel, came on the couch. Really good episode. Check out his comedy special he has on YouTube. Reality the Poet was on the couch. Man, that was a great episode. He dropped some straight fire with the lyrics. Stephanie Marie, another queen, workout queen, was in the building. She really had that was really good episode too. Scissors was on the couch, another poet and rap artist.
Yeah,
that was great. This year it seemed like it was last year, but this year we had our first professional courtesan on the couch. Liv LaRue.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a courtesan is, look it up in the dictionary. It is just it's the oldest profession of the earth. So my guy Milton Blake was in the building. Another good episode.
Yes.
Fire Family came to the couch.
Yes. Fire Family.
Comedian Rob Ward was on the couch.
Yes.
And man, rest in peace, man. My guy started off the guest this year. My dude, Jarrell Burns was on the couch. And it was kind of messed up when I was going through the list of our guests. And
I didn't know if you were going to say it or not. I know.
It was fitting that he was our first guest this year. Rest in peace, my guy. That's my dude, man.
I miss you.
Dude, like a motherfucker, man. But he came to the couch, blessed us with his story.
One of our most aggravating guests.
To you, that's family to me. That was one of my best friends.
That's because y'all was so much alike. Y'all so much alike. But he was very funny, very extra, but very sweet.
That was when I was still having problems with the computer. It was shutting me off, and he was like, this all right, this gonna be the rail show. I'm like,
You haven't shut off in a real long time. I just noticed that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't bring it up.
I'm just saying.
God rest his soul, man. Rail was on the couch, man. Good dude, funny.
Miss you, Rail.
God, miss my guy, man, for real. All right, so that is our flowers for our guest, and it was a good thing. I actually got to give him his flowers on that episode. God blessed me to be able to actually say goodbye to him before he passed away, and I gave him his flowers again when we talked. So he definitely got his flowers, and he knew how important our friendship was to us. So my guy,
bless up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, before I start tearing up, let me switch gears. All right, let's get into it. So listen, so the first topic I want to talk about, and let me make sure I got some new family in here, y'all. Chime in now, please. All right, so I need to hear from y'all. All right, sis, have you seen the new comedy special that Jamie Foxx put out?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad you've seen it. I'm so glad you've seen this. Okay, so
I don't know if you can check my response, but okay.
You say what?
Go ahead. Let's go.
Okay, so Jamie Foxx came out with a new comedy special, right? It was called What Had Happened Was. Okay, so I went into my new family was in the chat talking about it was really good, kind of tearjerker, this and that. Ebony Long, what's up, sis? Hey, appreciate you chiming in. So he put out this special, right? And Jamie Foxx started in comedy, then went to music. You know what I'm saying? He was on In Living Color. Like, he's done a lot of great stuff. Then went to acting, won an Oscar, So phenomenal artist, period, right? So he put out this special, right? And it wasn't all comedy, which I didn't mind as a comedian, right? 16 years in the game in March, been doing it for a minute. So I have a love and respect for people that came before me. That's definitely funny as shit, right? So he had told his story on what happened, right? It was very emotional for him, which rightfully so. I probably had about 5 tears that I shed watching that. I thought it was well put together, well thought out. The jokes were there. Him giving honor to God was great. He brung his daughter out to play guitar, told that story on how her playing the guitar, brung his vitals down. And she got to perform live with him, and phenomenal artist. And then, he got on the piano, sung, and did his thing. And the funny was there. And it wasn't a special that I expected to have all jokes. I didn't expect to have all jokes with this special, because it was called what had happened was. So I assumed that he was going to tell what happened, which he did, right, in detail. So I commend him for doing that. I particularly liked the Jamie Foxx special. I thought the jokes that he had hit and was funny. Okay. And the story that he told on what happened is something we wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was well thought out, well planned, well captured. The production was really good because he had a bunch of stuff in the background. He had the live band at the end. I thought it was well put together, well thought out, and good, right? But the thing is, you have people that just want to hate because that's all they know how to do. Right? So there were some people, I've seen posts where it was like everybody, like this one comic out of Atlanta, was like a lot of the negative talk I'm hearing is from comedians, right? Then I seen another comic from Atlanta real good dude, Mario Tori, funny as shit. Was like, but are they really comedians though? He was like, I thought it was well done. I thought it was good, right?
Okay.
Well, but then you have all this hate for somebody putting out a special talking about what happened to him.
Okay.
Everything don't have to be a full comedy special. It was the Jamie Foxx special. It didn't even say comedy special, right?
Gotcha. Right.
It said special. So when you go into it with an open mind like I did, and again, I didn't expect it to be all straight jokes. I didn't. So I'm glad that he did it the way he did, because again, like I've always been a fan of his comedy, his acting, his music, and I thought he was a good brother, right?
Right.
So for him to do it like that, it gained more respect from me. And I thought it was well. I thought it was well thought out. It was the hate that was irritating.
Okay.
He was just back in the news because somebody seen him out celebrating with his family, his birthday, and these motherfuckers got mad and threw a damn glass at him. Like, what is wrong with people these days? Where you hating on somebody that damn much? Like,
okay. I'm gonna just go and say this. I wouldn't call it hate. I think people are just giving their opinion. And I think that what people considered hate, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you cannot, everybody don't have to agree. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. Mm-hmm. But I think people are calling it hate, and I don't think it's hate. I didn't like it. I felt like, I love Jamie Foxx. I still play Jamie Foxx music. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jamie Foxx music to me should be higher than his act, or up there with his acting. His acting and stuff. I never liked his comedy stand-up, to be honest. But this one particularly reminded me of Martin Lawrence stand-up. Literally had on the same color, same leather. Like, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like it was in that same vibe. If you go and look when Martin Lawrence came back to tell his story, I think, what was it called? Because he is right. Run Tell That.
But that was an actual comedy special.
It was. Listen, let me finish.
I'm listening.
It came out in that same energy, even though, you know what I'm saying, regardless of whatever. I felt like it was very, like, it seemed rehearsed or something. It was very well put together. The production on it, you can't even fuck with that. Like, for real, I love the whole lineup and everything. But the tears felt fake as fuck to me. The story felt like it came off really like, I went through a story where I know what it's like to be unconscious, to have to learn how to walk again, to go through you know what I'm saying? I went through that stuff. When he was telling the story, I felt like he was telling my story. But to me, it was actors' tears and not passion. That's how I felt. The most dopest part about it is him bringing his daughter out. But when he was saying to his daughter, play, he wasn't saying it like, play, baby. He was putting a force in it like she wasn't doing it good enough. That's my take on it. That's just my take on it. I felt like it was very coerced. I felt like it was very weird and fake. I felt like I did not believe the story at all. It felt like it was like, okay, well, this is what you got to go out there and say. This is what I need you to go out in there and say. Don't come with this, or I don't want to, whatever. That's how I felt. The best part to me was the end when he actually started singing, talking about, Ray Charles, all the stuff that he did or whatever like that, when he brought out the band and he was playing the piano or whatever.
Everybody thought he was a clone. He was like, ain't no clone. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Clone can really do anything, but that's a whole nother story. Clone shit, I really don't give a fuck. If it is, if it not. The one person I think was a clone or a robot was former Joe Biden. That was a damn robot, but that's a whole nother story. If he was or if he wasn't, people don't realize getting your memory back and learn how to walk again or whatever like that, you are different. I'm very different. I've said to you many times, I don't feel like me. That part, I don't know. I know you went through something. I really believe you could tell how he walked, how he talked. he's still not fully 100. I'm still not fully 100. So I get that part, but I do feel like it was lies and coerced or whatever. The best emotional part was his daughter. His daughter playing, and because my daughter played music for me too, and I danced in my coma. Like I moved and everything to the music, to the TV. Golden Girls was on, all those things. So I believe that. I believe that happened, but all the rest of it just was like blah to me.
Okay, so let me ask you this: he recorded that over a 3-show, I think it was said 3 or 4 shows, right? And you know, when they record something over several shows, they put it together, right? It's the same thing, but they put it together. Do you think that took away from the realness to you?
I didn't know that, but that could definitely probably be a part of it.
Okay.
But I'm in this group and a lot of people were talking about it. And I actually gave my opinion because that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were just saying like, they didn't even look at it that way, but you know, that it was, some people was like, oh, y'all just being, I didn't feel it. I cry at cartoons.
Okay.
I cry. When I see a black man cry just now, when you got emotional, oh my God, I felt that. Now, anybody that don't know you probably don't even know that you were holding the tears back, and one probably actually dropped. I can't see you that good because it's small, but I know, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? When a black man cry, I don't care if he fake crying. I was like, because it could be fake tears, but those were just not even. It just wasn't. I didn't connect at all. So that's what my vibes.
Hey, not a problem. So Zay chimed in. He said because he chimed in right when I was talking too. He said, I agree on the Jamie Foxx special take. He also said that's one thing everybody was saying. They compared it to Run Tell That. It's funny because I
said, oh wow.
So yeah, he said that he was like, people was comparing it to that. What was funny is like, you know, you was like that special that Martin Lawrence did, and you know, you asked me what was the name of it, and of course, you know, big Martin Lawrence fan, one of the greatest MCs host for comedy of all time. Like, right.
I know who's in your top 10.
Oh, easily, right? So when you said the manner, you know, you said he came out kind of the same style in the outfit, and it made me look and remember that the outfit. I'm like, oh shit, okay, all right, I give you that, all right. And Zay also said you were making valid points on what you were saying.
Yeah, because even when go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Even when he did the part where he was trying to get the people to engage, like the whole Jamie Foxx. I'm Jamie Foxx. That was just okay. Kill that. And then
go ahead. Sorry.
And on the part where he was just like trying to get the people.
There you go, freezing out again. Come on, come back, sis. But until you come back, I'll start talking again. Shit, I forgot what the point I was about to say. So what the Jamie Foxx part? A lot of stars get into that mode. You know what I'm saying? Like they think they are like, you know, that person. Like they're not like human anymore. They think they almost like superhuman. So I understood where he was coming from. And I like the fact that he was talking about, you know, the therapist was like, well, I'm Holly, motherfucker. That's who I am. And you about to get out of this bullshit because, you know, stop that Jamie Foxx bullshit because it's bullshit. Go, you back?
Oh, yeah, both of them went out. I couldn't. It just went out.
Well, I was still live on my end.
Oh yeah, both of them was out on mine, so I don't know.
I'm also looking at the, you know, the live feed on my phone. So
okay, yeah, but
the Jamie Foxx part that you mentioned, a lot of those actors and actresses and movie stars get into that mode because they get so big they forget they are human. So
no, and I get that.
Understood where he was coming from with that part. You know
I got it, but it wasn't fitting. Like to me, it was like, and I get it, and that's probably how he was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I totally get it. Even as a singer, and I'm like, I'm a singer, I can do this kind of thing. So I've been there. But when he was trying to like get people to like, and some, I forgot what he said because he got on my nerves so bad, but he was trying to get people to repeat him. It just reminded me of the Martin Lawrence thing when Martin Lawrence, you know, everybody have their.
Is it the part of if I can stay funny, I can stay alive?
I can stay alive, yeah.
If I can be funny, I can stay alive.
Yeah, it was just like, it just was so repetitive to me. And I'm not hating, like I said, I love Jamie Foxx. I just really could not connect with that. I watched it because I wanted to be able to, you know what I'm saying? When you said what happened was.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't, like you, I didn't expect it to be funny. I expected it to be more traumatizing than it was. I'm glad he gave shout out to all the people that was there for him and, you know, whatever like that. Like those things was, you know, that's cool. But it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't. The part I teared up on was his daughter. When he said his daughter played music for him, my daughter played music for me.
Right.
And music will bring you like your craft, whatever it is, especially, but music is eternal, it's everlasting.
No,
if you're a musician, that will, like you can hear when you're in a coma, you know, but it comes out totally different. You know what I'm saying? And your thoughts, because in my thoughts, I kept saying I was on stage. I was performing those songs that were playing in my head. I was seeing all kind of stuff. I saw monsters and everything. And everything, like you go into a different realm of your life or of life.
Of content.
So,
absolutely.
But yeah, I couldn't. The only part I connected with was that part. And the only part I enjoyed was the end.
Okay, so to me, like I said, that's why I pointed out that fact of, you know, it was filmed over 3 to 4 shows, and maybe the way they put it together made you seem like it wasn't authentic. I give you that. When I was watching, I took it at a different note. Like, you know, like I said, I shed it about 4 or 5 tears. You know what I'm saying? Not like crying, but like, oh shit, I can feel that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially with his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You know, that had me thinking about my son and my girl. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so having her come on stage was really good. The part where, you know, he was, you know, talking about him talking to God, I felt that, you know what I'm saying? Where he was, you know, where God was ignoring him, and he was like, well, I got to give my government, like, you know, and I felt that, you know what I'm saying? When he was playing at the end, I felt that, you know what I'm saying? So, and like you said, it's an opinion. Everybody feels something different, right? All right, what up, niece? Mariah say I haven't seen it. What's it on? It's on Netflix. It was on Netflix, right? I got a Fire Stick. Yeah, I remember it coming up like dun dun. So, you know, that's my Netflix, you know, reference. Zay also chimed back in. He said that just didn't seem like him. He never came off like that before. Hey, can you elaborate on what you mean? Like, on that just didn't seem like him. Just can you elaborate just a little bit more? And I want to read into that and say you mean one thing and mean another, nephew. So if you don't mind elaborating, but you know, so I believe you're right. We can't call it hate. People was giving opinions, but there were people hating as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Just saying like it was flat out trash and why he ain't have more, you know, more jokes. And, you know, like to me, it wasn't meant to be a straight comedy special, you know. He said the whole I'm Jamie Foxx thing. Oh, okay. Him saying that. And okay. Well, and then we got to remember, like, we don't know him personally, but when he was talking about that, I can kind of see him, you know what I'm saying, maybe going to that level, like, well, you know, I'm Jamie Foxx, like, I shouldn't be getting sick, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like seen that because I know when stars get so big, they forget on who gave them that gift or how they got there, and they kind of forget where they came from or who they really are. So I felt that part. So that's what you were saying, that whole Jamie Foxx part. Okay. All right. And then Mariah said, okay, I'm gonna watch it tonight while I finish doing my hair. There you go. That's what's up. But like I said, I thought it was well done. I thought it was a good special. And I definitely would never compare it to Run Tell That. Like Run Tell That was literally a comedy special. by one of the
So,
greats.
and that's why I think you get confused. I'm not comparing it to
Right,
that.
no, I'm talking about
Okay,
because
the
like
same.
they said people was comparing it to it, but
Yeah.
it was funny that you even said that and brought that up.
Yeah. So I felt like that, but uh,
To each his own.
and what people don't realize is even me saying that these producers do that, like producers, directors, and stuff like that, writers, they go and get like, look how a lot of songs were old songs that were sung by somebody else, and they use certain steps, and then they introduce that to the new person. And some people, if you've never seen it or never, like, I'm saying, you might go and, you go with it because this is what they're giving you. And like, I mean, so sometimes people are not even paying attention to, when these directors and stuff are bringing stuff and they're putting it in front of them and like, okay, well, we're going to switch it up. We're going to put a little of this on it. But, and they try to use that, what is it called, Mandela effect on people.
Mhm.
And, you know what I'm saying? But us that, have that mind and that spirit to remember or something, we'll notice it. And they'll try to be like, oh, shh, that didn't happen. Go to sleep. Okay, you got, or whatever. So I think that's probably what happened too. So people can't really blame Jamie for that. Like I said, and you don't know these, writers and stuff like that, telling you what they can and can't say. He probably had more to his story. And it was like, oh, you can't say that. Nope. No, you can't do that. So it does throw off a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying that's just what was my feeling from it.
That's what's up. What up, Troy? What up, my guy? That's one of my family members. He said agreed on the Mandela effect. All right. But yeah, so like I said, I thought it was pretty good. Some of the family in the chat thought it was pretty good as well. I put a post saying, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't say it was like great, because like I said, I thought it was good for what it was. You know what I'm saying? But again, everybody had their own opinion. But I just wanted to talk about it. But the guy throwing the glass at him during his, during him hanging with his family for his birthday, that's just flat out fucking hate. Like, come the fuck on, man. Grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
If I heard 3 different stories, did they say why the fight broke out or whatever?
No, I didn't get to hear why the fight broke out.
I heard one part was like they wanted to take a picture and they felt like something, and I heard something else.
This is my thing. Stop thinking people owe you a fucking picture.
Yeah.
Nobody owe you shit, man. Everybody is a human being. When you go up to somebody that you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, introduce yourself. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm such and such. Like your work. Would it be okay? You know what I'm saying? And if they with their family, I get it. You like, you kind of get starstruck, but you still got to remember they with their family. Be cordial. Introduce yourself. Saying good to meet you. I'm glad to see you out. And if somebody deny you a picture, you don't have a right for that picture. Like, stop doing that. People kill me with that. Like, they don't owe you shit just because you seen a movie or went like this music or bought his music or bought a ticket to a movie. They don't owe you anything. They are still human beings. Don't be running up on people putting your phone in their face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Motherfuckers kill me with that shit.
It's like nobody owes you nothing. Like, here's the thing. People try to make being in these phone cameras, these mini computers, it is slavery. It's another form of slavery. There's no freedom. I cannot even just be chill in the background. You know what I'm saying? I could be sneaky linking or something. Somebody gotta air tag you. Somebody.
There you go, freezing up again, girl. Somebody do got an air tag. So like that just bring me up. Go ahead, finish.
No, we cut out again, so it just was making me mad.
No, you said air tag.
Yeah, and being caught up in somebody's photo or whatever, even on stage, I get it. I'm in a public eye, but I just want to go back to that moment where there were no camera phones or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just enjoying the moment.
Enjoy the moment. I can't even dance up on nobody, man, in the club just to have some vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because people are just like everything is just so out there. I'm tired of people like the whistleblowers on traumatic stuff. I appreciate, but everything now. Oh yeah, I sucked Jamie Foxx dick when I was 19. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of all of the. Well, I was at a bar one time, just on a date, chilling. My sister called me. You know, I told the story. She like, oh, so you was out the other night and you said you ain't. I'm just vibing. Somebody took a picture. They on her page. She know them. I don't even know these people. They're taking pictures of all of them together in groups, and they on the back and they cheers or whatever. Like, and I just happen to be in the back. I'm out there just talking. She sent me the picture. It's like, you busted. You busted. I'm like, yeah. I don't even know the person or anything like that. But I told my sister I was in for the night and I want to be bothered, but I really just.
You didn't want to be bothered. You wanted to go and hang out by yourself, damn it.
Damn. And I'm like busted on the, you know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of it. Like, nobody owes you anything. I don't want to be on everybody's camera. I want to connect with people when I'm on stage. I don't want to see your light in my face. And then you're trying so hard to put the live up. You missing a great part of the show. You know what I'm saying? I probably flash somebody in my little Rasta dress or something. You never know. It's just aggravating.
Listen, I hate when motherfuckers bring out their phones. Like, sometimes I'll be cool and I'll be in the moment. Like, I know when people recording, I know when people trying to take a picture of me on stage. You know what I'm saying? When I know somebody trying to take a picture on me on stage, I'll stop, pose, get my good side, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all that. Make sure you use your flash because you can't see me. I got to smile real big, you know, something like that. But and I know when people trying to record, when they just sitting there for a whole time, just sitting there watching, I'm like, listen, if them motherfuckers ain't at the show, whoever you trying to show it to, they need to be at the show. Like,
my sentiments exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Tell them they missed a great ass show, you know, and tell them to catch me next time I'm in town. But that sitting there recording the whole entire time, man, like, you go miss something. Like, stop doing it.
Yeah, you're missing out.
Crazy that you said, not crazy, but it's true how you said, you know what I'm saying, people are slaves to their phones. Listen, my first cruise, remember I was telling you about this when somebody had to get life flighted off the cruise? Remember I told you that? And, you know, they was like, you know, make sure you give these people privacy and, you know, don't have your phone out. I get back on the deck and, you know, they trying to get the person on the helicopter and shit. Everybody literally.
Yeah. People will film first before they even call the police. It's so aggravating. You can be like, oh my God, I had a car accident. They like, oh, somebody had a car accident. Anybody calling 911? Oh, I thought you was calling. I thought, like, you don't even get the computer out to use the phone app. You use the camera app first on the freeway. It could be an accident. Nothing's blocked or anything. The accident all the way over here. People going so damn slow because they got their phone out trying to, you know, video the accident. Like, they can get it off the news. It's going to be on the news app. Like, get the fuck, you want to be the first one. Like, you are not a private investigator. Go sit your ass down so I can get off this damn freeway. Like, it's not
a private investigator. I love that. Zay say, are y'all talking about the Chris Rock incident? No, actually, no. We just talking in general how people just with these phones, most of us are artists and performers, so we see this a lot. Plus, I hear it from even way bigger names than me. You know, just people running up on you. Hey, let me get a picture, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like they.
What is Chris Rock? I haven't even heard about that.
I mean, neither. That's what I was about to have him elaborate on, but it's crazy. Just so many people do that so many times, man. It's like, enjoy the show, man. Put your phone down. Like, we can get pictures after the show. I'm willing to get pictures. I don't even charge for pictures. I know comedians that charge $10, $15 for you to take a selfie with them after the show. Like, I don't do all that, man. You know, I sell merchandise. Take a t-shirt with you. You know what I'm saying? Buy a t-shirt to remember me by. He say Chris Rock was performing at a private party and someone started to record his set. Oh, okay. See, and that's the thing. Like, that's why they have so many places, like when Kevin Hart and Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle, they make you put your phones in. Like, when I went to the Tony concert, they made us put our phones in those cases that, you know what I'm saying, the schools have nowadays. So you can't be on your phone, you can't record, because, like, you know what I'm saying, they don't want the next city to know exactly what they're doing.
People really be trying to sneak and do this shit too, but
they won't do a joke in the next city. Maybe
Dave Chappelle have you thrown out
in the next city.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle have you thrown out. If you're caught videoing and you already, they told you to put your phone up, somebody did that and they tried to end up posting or whatever like that. But Yeah,
And they can sue your ass for that shit too. So be careful, motherfuckers, while you trying to, you know what I'm saying, leak other people's shit. Like, man, enjoy the show. Tell them, hey,
yeah. I'm thinking about, I want to have a no phone. I want to have a 1980s no camera phone party. Like, I want to go, like, let's go back. I'm gonna call it something, but I'm gonna have a show. I want some artists, and I don't want no phones, no phone glasses, no phone pen. Like, I mean, camera pen. Like, I just want to go back to put it down and enjoy the vibes. We have forgotten how to do that.
Yes. Jose said he walked out. I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he got hired to do this private party, and somebody want to bring out their phone, like, oh, I'm at this private party and Chris Rock performing. Oh shit, y'all look.
Yeah.
Look. But you could have missed a good joke. Then you mess up for everybody else because he's like, man, what you doing? Put the phone away.
Yeah.
Phone out.
Especially if they told you at the door.
Like,
yeah.
And people make contracts that way too. Can't no phones be out. The phones got to be put up. They start recording. I will stop. Listen, I've stopped performing before at a New Year's Eve show because somebody, like, literally, they paid money for this event. And this lady is like second row, first row recording. And this is like, it was a clean event too at a church, right? It was, you know, through a church or whatever. And I'm like, hey, you got to stop recording. Like, if they not here, they not here.
Yeah.
Like, this is for y'all. Y'all pay for this. Why you gonna give it to somebody else for free that ain't here? Like, you know, if they had something going on, I'm sorry they got something going on. We can pray for them, but you gonna have to tell them what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I will literally stop mid-joke when somebody recording. Like, stop doing that, man. Like, no, I don't like that, man. Mariah said, I heard of the show taking phones at the door. Yeah, they do that a lot.
A lot of private parties. A lot of private parties do that, private stuff. Even I went to a restaurant that they said no phones. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Like
that.
Yeah.
And for the bikers clubs, you cannot take, and I've been to a lot of bikers clubs, you cannot take your phone in there. You know what I'm saying? And I think more people should start enforcing that. The gym is trying to enforce it, but I gotta do my after workout picture because after I work out in my mind, I lost 5 pounds. So you gotta take my picture right then and there. Post up.
The good thing about the gym, people need their phone for their music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you really do.
Take a picture of yourself in the bathroom.
But people get mad too. People get mad like, your phone is recording me. Like, girl, my phone ain't even on. I got a lady like that was like, I just had my phone sitting up there because I like to see if I'm playing Pandora. I like to see like the picture covers or whatever. And for whatever reason, she just knew that I was recording, but I wasn't. And if I don't have TV on, because I like to watch football or something where it's running when I'm on like the bike or on an elliptical, because it give me my speed. I be thinking I'm out there like, you know, playing like I gotta get the hype up. Listen to music at the same time. I need chaos. It's a whole story. But yeah, she went and tried to, can you please turn your phone off recording me? And I said, I'm not recording you. And then she went on with her whole vibe or whatever when it got the lady and whatever. And I was like, I'm not recording. I was like, I can show you the last thing I recorded. I said, and I'm like, and I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I said, but I don't like it either when people record whatever. I said, so if I ever record, I'm in that room over there where I have my camera only turned towards me. Right now, I'm just looking at the whatever. And I just was like, and I'm like, I could have went off and said something to you. I said, but I didn't because I get it. I said, but you can't tell on me because if I wanted to turn all the way up, I could, you know, but it was irritating. But at the same time, I get it because sometimes you don't know what nobody going through. Everybody just don't want to be repeated. And then, you know, people could be under, like, what is it called? Secret Service, you know, when you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. Everybody don't want to be
what is it called? Protective custody.
Right. That part.
They can have a whole new identity and shit.
Right.
They're like, hold up, this bitch post my shit. Now I'm about to die, you know. But yeah, what up, niece Shayna in the building? She said, I want my wedding that way. So listen, let's talk about the weddings though with the phones. All right. So the last wedding I was at, they said, hey, if you're taking pictures, do not have the flash on because the photographer. And I was like, wait, the photographer don't know how to like take pictures the right way. Like, how does somebody's phone flash go mess it up? But then it dawned on me they just didn't want a lot of people taking different photos because, but I'm telling you, when you at a wedding and it's two people like you care about, or the one person you care about, and they doing them vows, you be wanting to get at least one pic, like them coming back down the aisle, you know what I'm saying, or when they giving their vows, you know what I'm saying, just that quick snap, you know. And if you got to take the, you know, because like my phone, great, like I got a Galaxy, fuck them iPhones, they trash.
You better say it.
They trash for pictures.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Argue with yourself, motherfucker. We'll go picture for
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
But either way, like, you know, you be wanting to get that good picture. So I don't be needing no flash. I can zoom in on that, make it look perfect. Like, you didn't even know I was there when you know what I'm saying, until you like really blew the thing up and was like, oh, it's great.
Yeah. But it's
so
like their choice is their wedding. Like, people should still honor it.
And if they say no phones, respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
And then I feel like too, sometimes people think they got a good angle. Oh, that's cute. And you know, my lip hanging down or some shit, or maybe I needed to take a quick breath because I'm trying to hold my stomach in. And you get people will post shit of you. I got a picture of the lady. I'm on stage, and when I'm singing, sometimes if I got on a short dress, my hand is going. I always pull up my dress because I need something in my hand. I'm like, ah! And she got me literally. I'm like this. My
pause. Hey nephew, you hear this shit? You said you gotta grab something. You gotta have something in your hand. You be while you singing, you be up there like
yeah. I grab myself.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a lot of singers do it. Like, but I mean, I ain't just holding my pom pom or nothing. I'm saying like my thigh, or I'll grab my dress or whatever. But I have grabbed my pom pom. It is video and picture out there of that, especially when I was dancing.
No,
but
wrong with that.
And a whole bunch. But I end up getting my bracelet caught in my dress. So now, like, my dress is up. I'm at it, and it's just crazy. It's so extra, and then you like.
I know, that's why this my motherfucker. That's why this my motherfucking nephew, man. Because that shit be hilarious. He say, "Wait a minute," and then he put the eyes. Hey, Shayna gonna say, no, don't get in the way of my photographer. No, and I agree with that. So this is my.
And some people will do it too.
If there's no pictures during the wedding ceremony, you gotta let people bring out the cameras, their phones at the reception. Because reception, I'm a big proponent of. I'm not sure if your cameraman is gonna get a shot of us together. Like I love, like every wedding I've been at, I always take a selfie with the couple, regardless. Like I'm
that's
not trying to get away with the picture guy like that, but that's just for me saying I was, I'll support my family.
Yeah,
couple.
That's something different. You know some people will really get in front of the photographer.
I gotta get the selfie with like if I know the bride, I'm getting a selfie with her, and I'm getting a selfie with her and her husband. Like that's something I have to do. That's for me. Mariah say, "Oh yes, I agree." She also said, "My wedding phones are being turned in and allowing photos after photographer afterwards." Okay, that's cool. And then Shayna also said, right, because people pay a good amount of money for a photographer. I've done it twice, so you ain't got to tell me how motherfuckers pay for photographers. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I've done it twice. All right, motherfucker. So I'm just saying, don't come for me. Good amount of money for a photographer, videographer, and they be trying to get the picture before them. Okay, I get that part. And
no, they do. People will say, I've seen people ceremony.
No. Okay.
What do you say?
No, she said reception, yes. Wedding ceremony, no. And I'm cool with that. But if I'm at the reception, I gotta get the shot with the couple, man.
It's irritating. It's irritating. I've seen people stand in front of a photographer, block or tell the photographer, wait, let me get mine. Look at me. Look this way.
No,
it's so irritating. Sometimes it's a lot.
And they paying for the photographers. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My first wedding, we had a really good photographer. Second wedding, we had a good photographer, my uncle. And like they know me, so they know not to get in the way of the photographer. They know how I act. Motherfucker, I'll stop the whole proceedings. Like, motherfucker, sit your bitch ass down. Like, we'll get pictures afterward. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'll be out there like, hey, niggas, put the phones away. Shit. Yeah. Hey, Zay gonna say, we have to find that pic expeditiously. He's talking about your pic. Oh shit, Shannon gonna say get escorted out, grandma, and all. I know, I feel that.
Yes, drag her ass up out of there. Like, didn't I say no pictures in front of the grandma? Go.
Oh shit. Hey, that's funny. Hey, I think that's a great time because we went from Jamie Foxx to pictures, and yeah. So I think that's a great time to take our one and only sponsor break. Listen, do not go nowhere. We got so much more coming. Crazy, funny, fucked up news is on
We're
deck
talking
tonight.
waxing, y'all. Waxing.
We talking waxing. Nieces, y'all need to hear this one. We talking waxing before a trip. So make sure y'all don't go nowhere. More Just Therapy, more BBC. You already know who I am. Shit, I'm your host. And I'm taking y'all to break, baby.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention the podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help, using your imagination, together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off.
Yo, you already know what it is. It's another beautiful Monday evening, and I got the best pizza place for you. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 3 locations. First location is at 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Phone number is 330-928-2222. Their second location is in downtown Akron, across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium. That address is 325 South Main Street, Akron. Phone number is 330-849-5707. And their third location is at 3031 Graham Road, Stowe, Ohio. Their phone number is 330-673-9410. The thing I love about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria so much, especially the downtown location, has to be the beer wall, because they got 36 glorious taps of wine, ale, IPAs, lagers, whatever you can think of. And I always call it the Dave and Buster's of beer, because you go in there, you put money on the card, you take the card, you walk up to the tap, and you pour as much beer, wine, or ale as your heart desires. I mean, it's so good. It's so good. When it hits your lips, it's just so good. And another thing I love about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria is that they cater to your taste buds. And everybody always asks me, SB, what do you mean they cater to your taste buds? Exactly what the hell I said. They cater to your taste buds. So whatever you order, if it's regular or specialty, they always make it just right. Me, myself, I'm a cheeseless type of person, and I always order my stuff, no cheese, extra sauce with all the toppings, and that first bite, I'm telling you, every single time it makes me go, bitch. Like, it is just that delicious. I remember one time I got little mama a slice of pizza, and she was like, that's good, right? Because she know better than to say that whole thing. You already know what it is. But I'm telling you, make sure you check it out, Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. If you mention that you are a coucher and you watch Just Therapy, the podcast, or listen to us, you get a 10% discount. You get 10% off of delicious food, which you can't beat, because you know we always love a good discount. And make sure you ask for the owner, Brad Cover, good dude, by the way, and mention us, get that 10% discount. But never forget, if it's pizza, it's possible. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Make sure you check them out, y'all, if you ever are in the area. And we are back. Well, Mama over had me laughing during the damn.
I heard her.
During the live read, getting on my damn nerves. Oh man, my voice is coming back though good because I was able to do like that. That felt good. All right, we back, and you already know we always like to do shameless plugs because that's what we do on the show. And don't forget, while I am on the boat, Daddy, my sis will be hosting the live comedy night, laugh night, Jamaican's best stand-up comedian in Cleveland at the Ken Ferguson Entertainment Center. That is 4071 Lee Road, Cleveland, Ohio. Make sure you come check it out. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 8. Is that correct, sis?
Yep.
Show starts at 8. That is Sunday, December 22nd. And you already know I'll be there if I could, but you already know where I'm going to be at. But you are not you personally, but the people I'm talking to, you not going to be on the boat with us. So go and support our very own co-host with the mostest, my sis, Miss BBC. Tear it up, hosting. She go bring that fire because that's what she do. All right. So make sure you come check it out, y'all. It's going to be a good show. Ain't that right, sis?
Unless somebody want to sponsor me to come on the cruise, then I will be on the cruise with you guys. You know, if you want to sponsor me, come on the cruise, because I'll tell them like, you know, hey, little mama, how are you?
Hi.
How was your day?
Good. All right. Hey, don't forget, we also looking for new sponsors. If you want to sponsor Just Therapy, the podcast, you get a free live read. You also get your logo on the screen during the live read. And you get Facebook Live, YouTube Live. You get anywhere from 200 to 400 views a week, plus Spotify listens, and much more. So if you want to be a sponsor for Just Therapy, the podcast, because we are looking for new sponsors, because I'm not sure what's going to happen in the new year, but we are looking for new sponsors. So if you would like to sponsor, please send an email, shoot an email to me at SeanBoydSBComedy@gmail.com, or email the show directly at justtherapypod@gmail.com, or jump in the DMs, Just Therapy, the podcast, or my DM, or BBC's DM. And we always looking for a new sponsor. So make sure you get at us. The sponsor is pretty good because we, like I said, we do that every week. So make sure you check it out. All right. And let's get it. You gotta move and stop trying to choke me, motherfucker. Like she got her arm around the back of my neck, like she.
That's how she even fall asleep like that on you. That's how.
I know. That's what she usually do. But she had her forearm, her muscle right here, and then was having the back of my neck. She was trying to choke me out and shit, man. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Hey, get your ass whooped. All right. Let's go. Shayna go say, "Oh, I'm tuned in." All right, and then Zay go say, "It's just so good." It is, man. It is. I love it.
And when you said that, no, for real, this time, you put that "it's so good" on there. I heard you do it like that. It was like, it's just so. It was like I was like, okay,
my voice is coming back, man.
No, for real, you put that in there. I was like, oh shit, I should order a pizza.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, it's good in the motherfucker, you know. All right, let's get into it. Next topic on deck. Hold on. Go ahead and tell them about it, and then let me get the audio for us. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, so boom. Lord, I don't even know where to begin on this, but people.
Should I just play the audio?
Huh?
Should I just play the? Go ahead and just play the audio.
Yeah, you have to make sure you're clean before you go get a wax. Please make sure you're clean before you go get a wax. Let's play the audio. Y'all gotta.
I wouldn't go find the video, and you really don't want to look at this person because all they're doing is making a weird face. Like there's really nothing you can see. So
yeah, play the audio.
Why are you putting the stuff away? I feel like you're putting me in a position where I have to continuously tell you that that's an issue that you have. This is beyond going to the gym. No, I just came from the gym. I'm trying to get my wax. I have vacation. My flight leaves tonight, and I need my wax done. And now you're telling me that you can't do my wax because of a a funky issue. It's crazy because I've gone to other places. I've gone to European Wax Center, and they don't have an issue. This is so unprofessional. I do apologize. I don't know what maybe European Wax Center is a little bit more equipped than we are. However, I don't feel comfortable.
So look, this lady goes to get her wax. We can't hear it. We can't hear it.
My dumb ass put the wrong person on mute. I should have put your ass on mute. Hold on, let's go back.
Crazy because I've gone to other places. I've gone to European Wax Center, and they don't have an issue. This is so unprofessional. I do apologize. I don't know what maybe European Wax Center is a little bit more equipped than we are. However, I don't feel comfortable. I'm actually a CNA as well, and that is not just an odor. That's actually an infection. Excuse me? That's an infection. I don't have an infection. And I don't feel comfortable touching you in that area. I told you I just went to the gym. I just went to the gym. That's not the gym, ma'am. I go to the gym. That's not the gym. You don't go to the gym. This is a very uncomfortable conversation for me. I'm not your primary. You don't go to the gym. I can tell by your body type. Excuse me. I'm not going to accept insults from you because I'm not insulting you. You haven't seen Excuse me. So you don't. You want embarrassed now. So you wouldn't know. Try to put me down. You wouldn't know what an odor from the gym smells like if you don't go to the gym. You're something. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We cannot provide a service for you. It's too late for me to book last minute anywhere else. Everybody else is booked. This place is embarrassing. You got this bum Easter grass. Look at this place. Stop. Look at this place. I'm going to show you this one. Don't touch me. Don't.
Go ahead, sis.
Man, so she goes to a place to get waxed. She's saying she just coming from the gym, and the lady, like, you have to see the video, but the lady is saying, I guess when she went down there, the lady smells so bad now that she can't even wax her. She said, you're putting me in a position. So this is not the first time this lady has come there to get the wax and had this odor. The fact that she's recording and trying to offend this lady is like, yo, now don't get me wrong. As women, our bodies go through all different type of things. Yeast, BV, everything like that, which I just found out that women can get BV for men. Everything. She's telling you, you got an infection. How are you mad when she's saying, yo, you don't smell right? You can't just say, I came from the gym. Like, you don't got up early in the morning, went straight to the gym. You ain't watched nobody parts off or something. You don't shit it, maybe. Because my girl is a waxer. She said people come with boo-boo still in their butt. You know what I'm saying? Tissue.
Wait, what?
Yeah, everything. She said they be having tissue down there. Everything like that. When they're getting their wax, she got to go through a whole lot. She said, but the worst part is when women have like an infection or STD and they don't know it. Not only are you dealing with odor, you're dealing with, you know, discharge and thickness of whatever. But this lady is trying, you have the odor. She said she's not you put me in the position where I have to. The lady don't even want to say it. She embarrassed to tell you. And then you're mad at her instead of saying, oh my God, do I apologize? I didn't know. But how long have you lived with this odor that you don't know? Like, there's people who have odor, they don't know that they have them, and I get it. Like I said, as women, you know, we going through, our bodies is transforming all month. We're going through this, we're releasing that, we're cleansing. Little things can happen. We can't use certain soaps, wear certain panties. Little things can happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman. All women know that we do go through some things. But you don't went to a waxer for the how many of time where she's just like, at this point, I'm not about to do it. I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? And she's trying to express to you, you're putting me in a position where I don't want to say, but I have to say at this point, yo pussy funky. Excuse me, I have to say it. That's my favorite word. Y'all know it. I get it. It's too much for me to even want to wax you. It's not an odor. You ain't just, I came from the gym and still got it in. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't, I mean, you remember I told you I was at the gym that one time and the girl had a real bad odor and she kept coming over by me. And I was like, is she trying to say, because I'm the biggest girl in there, like, Is she trying to make people think it's me? I just got to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I remember, and she was sitting on the floor, and I remember watching her walk over like this, and I know she was doing the smell check. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do it. We all got the smell. I ain't trying to dance on the dance floor. You try to do the smell check. Whatever you want to make sure.
Like this though, to smell you.
Yeah, she was sitting on the floor, like rocking back and forth. And then she said she was going to do the second class, but she ended up not doing the second class because she wanted to make sure it was her. It was you. You know what I'm saying? And what she smelled like, it wasn't, she smelled like she had just got through getting it in and came straight to work out. Yeah, she smelled like Badussi. But it wasn't, you know, infection wise, but it was still a lot. But this lady went for a wax. Been told that and you're gonna say, oh, I just came from the gym. No, you should, you know, and then even if you feel like you smell an odor, I need to get checked out. Something, you know, I don't want none of that happening to me or you know what I'm saying? Anything, go to the doctors, and then you're begging to get a wax and you try to tear down the lady's face and then go tell her, oh no, I can see your body type. You don't go to the gym. I'm big body, and y'all know I work out hard. You watch any of my videos, you see me flipping tires, everything. I would have been like, yo, get your black stanky ass, stanky pussy. You know, get your out of here.
Wait, let me get in here, man. I'm laughing so hard. Let me get in here. Hold up.
Come on.
This video has me dying because the simple fact that her snatch stank, right? That's the first part. Second part, the lady was like felt uncomfortable because the order was that bad.
Yeah.
Third part is like that ain't the gym. That's an infection, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You gotta get that checked out. And then the fourth part, the person is recording, and then you getting like literally like you getting slayed, but you ain't think she was gonna say all that. So now you want to attack her integrity and be like,
right,
I came from the gym. You wouldn't know what the gym smelled like. No, everybody knows what the gym smells like. It doesn't matter if they eat 12 Krispy Kremes every 5 minutes. They know what the gym smells like. That's an infection, sweetheart. She said, I'm also a STNA. Like, something's wrong with your snatch, girl, where you need to go get checked and get you a test. But that is so hilarious to me. When you sent me that, I was in tears, laughing so hard because that shit is hilarious. And lo and behold, we got comments from all ladies in the building. Let's go. She say, Mariah started us off, and she say, why the hell would she think it's cool to go get waxed after leaving the gym? Oh, fifth off, you say you leaving on vacation. Why would you go to the gym knowing you got a flight to catch soon anyway? So you do the gym, you take a shower, you get the wax, and you get on the plane. Like, what do you mean you went to the gym, then to the wax, and then you got to go get on the plane? So you about to get on the plane stinking like that? Like, what's wrong with you? That's hilarious.
And they got showers in most gyms.
Yeah, they do. All gyms, not most gyms. Shayna say, I know that cat burnt her nose hairs. Mariah put the eyes up. Hold up, baby. Lisa go say, who doesn't take a shower immediately before going to get waxed? Gym or no gym, shower first.
Period.
What up, Kiki? She said the audacity of her to think that was okay. Go wash your ass, ma'am. Mariah chimed back in. That's so foul. Kiki also, she said it's common courtesy. Shayna, listen, these chats have me crying. Shayna say also she's a CNA. I'm sorry, I think I said it wrong. She can't diagnose her. Just say she has an odor. Either way, you stink, girl. Kiki say what the fuck?
Here's the
also say crazy part is somebody out there hitting that.
Here's the thing. The lady was down there. So even if she a CNA, if she said it's an infection, that means she not only smelt her, she saw something. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, be like, so once you put your legs up, So she must have saw something for her to even say, no, that's an infection.
I think the 6-year-old, remember the 6-year-old that was doing waxes? Remember we talked about that?
Oh my God.
I think the 6-year-old would have been upset. Like, excuse me, ma'am, your thighs and your coochie stink. So I'm not doing this wax. I'm not even helping my mom out like this. I don't need that money. Remember that? Remember that story?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Like 6 or 7 year old was helping her mom do the waxing, and she videotaped her doing waxing on grown ass ladies. Like,
yeah,
she even would have been like, ma'am. And you know, kids be so blunt with it. She would have like,
kids are very honest.
Your coochie stink. I'm not doing
Yeah. Or mommy, something ain't right. But I just like, even if like the whole part of the worst part of it is your video is embarrassing to you. Yes. You're trying to tape and like act like you're being you know what I'm saying? Somebody is like
discriminated against or
discriminating against you, but she was just trying to tell you, and she was saying it so nicely. She was like, "You're putting," you know, she wasn't
super polite too.
And then I mean, you're on live. You're doing a live. So my whole thing is turn that damn camera off, and then you like, oh, you got fake, you know, grass up here or whatever like that, like.
Fake Easter grass, like you got roasted so bad because your coochie stank. You don't know what the gym smell like. Oh, and you got Easter grass on your you got roasted because your shit stank. And now you felt bad, so you try to attack the lady that's trying to tell you and forewarn you.
Yeah, like something's wrong. Go to the doctor, but I can't do you. She has a right. Everybody has a right to not put themselves in an uncomfortable position. She was very nice about it. For you, I don't give a shit what. You gonna go to a professional place, throw your legs cock all up in the air after you came from the gym. Even if you came from the gym, that's still nasty. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's not clean. Yeah, you know, like you're putting your sweaty ass up on somebody's table, even though they're supposed to sanitize. Like, that's not right. It's not right. And for her to do that to that lady and talk down to that lady or whatever like that, like, and in video it all was just disgusting. It was rude. It was just so uncouth. And I just feel like people with their, like, I have the right, or I'm, you know, you're obligated to do some shit for. Go sit down. Like, that's crazy. And when I saw that, it pissed me off so bad because, like I said, I do have friends that do waxing and everything, and they do run into a lot. As a woman, you have to make sure you on top of all your shit at all times. And that, to me, shows that you don't even have respect for your own body, not along anybody else. And that was disgusting. That was disgusting.
Flat out disgusting. Shayna also chimed in. She said, "It's already stanking." And then they even asked, "Do you want to clean yourself before starting?" Oh,
they do. They give you wipes. In some places, give you a whole.
What up, Desi? What up, sis? That's
some places give you the towels to go in there and do everything. Make sure the goods is good or whatever. You know, I don't know how.
Let's talk about. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. Let's talk about Kiki's comment. Crazy part is somebody's out there hitting that. Listen, if you hitting that, you're a motherfucking fool. Listen,
you're disgusting. Here we go.
Listen, I met this chick right after a comedy show. Right, she was from a whole different state, and I met her like in Ohio. Right. And they told me what state they was from, right? Real cute. Like, we were flirting and shit. This was a while ago. Doing the flirting back and forth, exchange numbers and stuff, stayed in contact. Like a year later, maybe a year and a half, maybe even 2 years later, I was close to them, right? So I'm like, oh man, this is about to go down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hit them up. Hey, I'm in your city, blah, blah, blah. Come to the show. They couldn't make the show, but they came to my hotel before I was leaving out to go back home, right? And I was so disappointed that this girl was that cute. And when I pulled down, I was like, yeah.
Oh, no.
Headache. I'm so sorry. Maybe we can hook up next time I come up this way, because I'm up here, you know, at least, you know, a couple times.
Oh my God.
For years.
I'm just wondering who's not doing the coochie test.
I got a headache. Like, I'm not about to, because like me personally, like I like to hit the down it. You know what I'm saying? It helped me out. You know what I'm saying? It get me going. I like to do
Okay.
that. I
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
that. And I pull it, and it's just like it just hits you, like you know what I'm saying? Like when you
Yeah.
smell greens when you walking in the house for Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, and you come in the house and you smell that
Oh, wow.
great aroma, like
Yeah.
some smell good, but then when you like, oh no, you be like, So you
Yeah.
hit it, you know you smell it. Then you try to hit it from the back, you smell it even more. Like, what is wrong with you, man?
I'm gonna say this. Like I said, women go through all kind of things, but one thing you always should do: make sure you checking out your body. Make sure you're, because I don't get it when women like, oh, I got there and and she just as soon as I pulled it down or as soon as she opened it up or whatever like that. Be very aware of what's going on with your body, not just for fucking or whatever like that, for health reasons. Please make sure it's do the coochie test. There's nothing wrong with that. If nobody taught you how to do it, like do that shit even for yourself. You have to check out, soak your body if you're getting out. Stop letting everybody nut up in you. Excuse me, I'm going into my intimate consultant vibe because I get real serious about stuff like that. Stop letting people nut up in you. You can't use all condoms. All that stuff is not made for you. Don't keep repeatedly losing your toys. If you use toys, use the rolls. Do not use a towel to dry it off or whatever like that. Let it air dry. Use the toy cleaners. Don't use some soaps because it leaves bacteria and that bacteria gets inside of you. Don't keep your clothes on for a long period of time after working out. Because that actually builds bacteria also. Yeast, if you're a sneaky link and dude got a wife and he got more than one sneaky link. Men give women back BV. Different women's bodies are all different. If he is not cleaning himself properly, or even if he is, this stuff get on top of the penis. He passing it on to you, especially if he doing multiple people in one day. You definitely can get BV. Like I said, our body's cleaning itself all the time after, menstruation. You go through shit, but please be very aware because your pussy, it's always cleaning itself. It's always in the vibe. Stuff can get caught up in there. We got clicks, lips, pop, cuffs, all the good stuff. The asshole is very close to the poom poom hole. We got 6 holes. All of the stuff gotta go through something. Soaking some lemon juice and vinegar if you got to, all that good stuff.
Girls, right? The roast beef sandwiches, Oh, sorry. All right, my bad.
Yeah, and men also make sure you're cleaning yourself. Apple cider vinegar down. Make sure you getting some lemon juice and water, mixing it up. Don't put the lemon juice right on there, of course. But fresh lemons, if you got multiple partners, because you can pass bacteria, yeast, and everything like that as well. But, try to drink a lot of water, what I'm saying, and drink a lot of tea, clean your blood. Just try it. Just try it very much. Don't be going nowhere if you ain't did the coochie test and you don't know if your pum pum smell good or not. Please, I'm just please. It don't take much.
Little mama just had me listen to her singing, and she just ran away and said, "Pookie test."
Oh my God! See, that's
she
what
was in there the whole time, and she came here to listen to something. Have me listen.
I came with her every time. She always get me in trouble.
It was like Pookie test. All right, let's go back to the comments. All right.
Jesus.
Hold up. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Mariah say I showered an hour before my appointment was, and even worse again in the bathroom before the wax when I get there. Desi, she said, hey, she also did the throwing up faces. Mariah said that back shot, yeah, that poop. Shayna said, tell her to get 1304 TikTok. She also said a lot of women have what's that?
Trichomonas.
Trichomonas, I'm sorry, and don't even know it. Desi laughed, and then she said, "Little mama."
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Trichomonas and BV is actually the same thing. They have the same treatment, which a lot of people don't know. And it's definitely it's a STI actually, and it definitely happens to men and women. People that are not cleaning themselves properly, people that are having multiple sex partners, anything like that. So you have to definitely be very, very, very careful. People don't realize your private part is the very most sensitive part of your body. And it's the, it's the most important part. Anything in that area, hips, everything. Those are the things that you want to definitely take care of, because they're part of your body that's cleaning, and by it being a part of your body that is accepting and also rejecting, you have to clean private, poop shoot, all that. Those things you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very, very careful, and to be offended if somebody's telling you like, "Hey, something's not right." It's like they're just like, that's totally different. But if somebody say, "Hey, something not right," you know what I'm saying? Like, find out.
Yeah,
find out.
Hey, that was hilarious. That should have been crazy, funny, fucked up news. That shit was hilarious.
I thought you were gonna want to make it when I sent it to you. I'm like, it wasn't about. It wasn't about.
That is hilarious. Oh my!
You know what's crazy? I have my notebook here, right? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah,
this
funny,
is my
crazy,
notebook. Yeah, and it's here all the time. It stays here. This is what I do my counting with, because this is my whole workstation. And when it's here, funny, crazy, wild, it's so crazy. I just looked down when you said funny, and I'm like, this has been here like for over a year. I just got this about now almost a year ago, and never paid attention. Funny, crazy, wild, funny, crazy, fucked up. Like, that's funny.
That's hilarious. Absolutely. Oh, and big shout out to you for rocking with me for a full year and a couple months straight. Her name is on the scroll at the bottom. If anybody noticed that, it was about time, and I was like, wait, why the fuck it ain't been up? So that testing period was too long. I didn't put it up, so my bad. All right, so you already know what it's about to be. We about to bring it back. I think it's gonna be 2 in a row. So crazy, funny, fucked up news. Yeah. Oh man, this week. Sorry, she get on my damn nerves. Oh, I know y'all ain't here, but all I hear in the background is
we hear her. Yeah. We hear her.
Did y'all hear her say that?
Yeah.
She is so funny. That shit's hilarious to me. All right, crazy, funny, fucked up news. So I found something. I don't know how old this is, but when I found it, I was like, oh, I went on Facebook right at the right time, and I was like, I got to talk about this, because to me, this is crazy, funny, fucked up news. Okay, so all right, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas proposed to his girl with a $400,000 ring. Then they broke up 8 days later. They eventually made up, and he faked a relationship with her for a few months so he could switch the ring out with a fake version. She sued him and lost. I can't even get it. I can't even get into it, because this to me is so hilarious. Right? I remember Gilbert Arenas, great basketball player, played for the Washington Wizards when that was that. Really, really good basketball player. I don't remember hearing about this, but to me, this is hilarious. So it might have been after he played basketball, because he's been retired for a little bit. But he bought her a $400,000 ring, right? And then broke up 8 days later. Like, dude, pick the right person. 8 days. It took you the whole relationship plus 8 days after you proposed to this girl to notice it wasn't gonna work. So he made up which is smart on him, made up and switched the ring out to give it a fake version of it, which is smart as fuck. Then she tried to sue him and she lost. Like, why do you think you're going to win that lawsuit, period? Like, so basically you wanted to keep the ring so you can pawn it out. That's what you thought you was going to get. And then what you sue him for? The $400,000 back? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, if you was in it for the love, why are you trying to sue anyway? Like, that makes no sense. And second off, the genius of this man to do that, to make up and be like, damn, man, I just gave this bitch a $400,000 ring, or this girl a $400,000 ring. I need this ring back. Let me act like I'm making up so I can switch the ring out. It was almost like Mission Impossible, right? Because he made up. So he waited till she was good, ready, and sleep. And most people don't sleep with their wedding ring on because, like, $400,000, that's a big rock. It's gonna be, you might get snagged in the covers or snagged in the sheets, even if they really good sheets. Took it off, snatched it up, switched it out, swapped it out, and was like, all right, now we done. Like, to me, that is so hilarious. I need to hear y'all thoughts on this. Was this wrong? Was this genius? Should he let her keep the $400,000 ring? What are y'all thoughts on this crazy, funny, fucked up news? Hold up. Nephew already chimed in. Nephew, where you was at when we were talking about the funky puss, man? Like, he got super quiet, and I ain't never seen you be that quiet ever. So I think you were smart on that. But he said Agent Zero, because that's what they used to call him, has to be protected at all costs with their laughing faces. Sis, what you think about this story? Talk to me.
I feel like here's the thing. What was the reason of his proposal? Number one, because some people
marry her.
No, listen. I know situations where men propose because they got caught doing something or they were in trouble or whatever. So was the relationship already rocky before he proposed? And then because y'all broke up 8 days later, right? Secondly, how did she know that he traded out the ring? So you went in to try to pawn in the ring or turn in the ring or something for you to even find out that it was fake. So that's shitty. You know what I'm saying? Because you wanted to keep the like, okay, you're gonna we ain't together. I'm gonna go and whatever. Like, did you go ahead and appraised again after the first time? Like, what was the, how did you find out? And then how do you think you have the right to sue him for that? Like, it was really crazy to me. Like, what was she drama? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they broke up because she was drama. And then because she was all about the money. And he was like, you know what? I'm realizing she all about the money. Was she selfish about the ring when he first gave it to her? Like, I ain't want this one. I wanted the princess cut, Like, I need to know the story, because breaking up 8 days later after y'all got engaged is crazy. And also for you to be, for you to be like, oh, I'm about to sue you because I just found out the ring was fake. Like, that's crazy, because that's like you were trying to get the money. You know what I'm saying?
And can we point out the picture though? Can we point out the pictures? That's like almost a before and after. Like, she's so close in the picture that's on the right side of us, and it's kind of like flat. Like, I probably got more titty than her. And then the second picture to the left, it's like, oh, I bought you some titties. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I don't discriminate. Little bitty titty, itty bitty titty.
I mean, that could just be a push-up bra. That could just be a Wonder bra, one of those Wonder bras.
I'm not letting you doing that. There's no way that picture on the right is pushing up that much on the left. There's
but they got the bra with the bras that got the thingies in them, and some of them have water or like the little bags in them to make it look like so.
Are you telling me that she went from?
Because she not dressed up for that day. She just in a.
I understand that, but those boobs will look different. You can see the cup in the.
I get it. I'm a woman. I'm telling you.
It go from flat to it go from
could be more
negative A's. It go to negative A's to D's.
The Those are not even D's. They C at the most.
C's?
I'm
So it
just
goes
saying,
from
it looked
negative
like
A-
it looked like
negative
the
A to
bra.
C's?
It looked like the bra to me. But I mean, hey, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I mean, I'm only an expert on my titties. Like that's all I know. So I couldn't tell you. Maybe never know. I never know.
Oh shit. Hey, chime in on this. I want to hear y'all. Desi go say little mama so cute. Then she go say, she take my money
Mm-mm.
when I'm in need.
Exactly.
And she gonna say that was genius. Also said they wasn't married. She's not entitled to that ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he did the right thing as far as making sure he switched it out, especially if it was like, you know what I'm saying? If it was like a selfishness or he found out she was all about his money and everything like that. It's a lot that goes on in these relationships, especially publicly. Like, what's the dude now? They got a lot of controversy when he was receiving an award and Deion Sanders had to make his girl stand up and clap for him or something. What is that? I just was looking at. Hold on, let me real quick look.
Wait, Deion Sanders had to make his daughters or his girls?
No, Travis Hunter was getting an award, and everybody was there. Deion Sanders, like a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying. I think he like a rookie or something, or maybe he a second year. I don't really know, but he was getting an award, and
Travis
they said,
Hunter?
Hunter, yeah,
Or Travis Hunter.
yes. And regardless of whatever, they said that like he had an attitude with him at one event, and a lot of people are rocking her because they like every time they got something going on, she give an attitude or she like basically sabotaging his moment. And so I guess like everybody was standing up honoring him, and she didn't stand up. And Deion Sanders was like, yo, what the fuck? This your man is. They're honoring him. Like, you know, I stood up. I'm a legend.
You're talking about the Heisman Trophy presentation.
Yeah.
He just won the Heisman. Travis, run, break up with her. Hopefully you strapped up and she not pregnant, but definitely don't get her pregnant. Don't marry her, because evidently she's looking at that bigger picture, which is that bag that you're about to get next year when you enter into the NFL. He played both ways in NCAA college football this year. He played wide receiver, had the most reception yards, most catches for his team, and also played cornerback, where he had several picks. I can't remember how many picks he had, but a lot of people was mad saying, oh, it was a popularity contest, blah, blah, blah. Now, granted, I seen the dude that came up second. He was a running back out of I want to say Memphis is the team with the blue turf.
Yeah.
Really good running back, had amazing yards. But when you have a player that plays both ways in the NCAA, that don't happen in the NCAA. That usually happens in high school, middle school, where they play offense and defense. But to do that in college and do it well, like, I'm not mad that Travis Hunter won the Heisman. Everybody was like, oh, it's a popularity contest. It's not about the best player. Yes, that running back was amazing. I got to see him play on TV. Really, really good. But to play both ways, corner and wide receiver, and to do stuff on both sides of the ball is commendable. And for his girl not to stand up while he's winning the Heisman, which is the biggest collegiate award you can win as a college athlete, is dumbfounded to me.
Yeah.
So please, I know he ain't gonna hear this, but
I think it's a selfishness.
Send it to him. This part, edit it out. Run the other way from whoever that girl is.
Yeah, I think she don't respect you for
her. When the spotlight's on you, you do not want that in your life. That is toxic.
Yeah, it's very toxic. That's what a lot of people saying, like she's a narcissist. I think that my take on it, from what I've seen, because I don't know, but he's definitely defending her though. I think it's at that moment where, like, nigga, you just another, you know, like she and her energy she's giving is just like, you just another dude. Like, to me, you're just like, you're my boyfriend that I just know, even though you don't became the spotlight. And it could be jealousy at the same time. Like, everybody
that's all jealousy. If you can't celebrate your man, like, what do you mean? You got to celebrate his ups and help him when he's down. Like, what do you mean? That's what a relationship and that's what a partner is for. Nephew chimed in, said his name, Travis Hunter. He also said he's marrying her his rookie year. So I put the crying face on there. And he told me the person's name that I was thinking of, Ashton Genty.
Yeah, Ashton,
from Boise State. Great running back.
Yeah.
He might go even higher than Travis Hunter in the draft, but either way, I think they're going to both be good in the NFL level.
He's definitely going hard.
What they do with Travis, if they go have him.
Travis is going to get canceled. He's going to get canceled out. Travis is going to get canceled.
What do you mean?
Because he's going so hard to defend her, and people are really coming for her. So he's
he's trying to defend her for that.
He's going hard at it. Did a whole video and everything. And I think that people are going to be like, oh, okay, you don't see, because he like, y'all don't know my relationship. Y'all so into it, but it's so public. It's so public. You know what I'm saying? So what people, and it's hard. That's one thing about being in the public eye. Like it is a lot of fuckery, but at the end of the day, like, just be quiet. Just be quiet. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't feed into it, because the more you do that, people are going to turn against you, and then you're going to lose all of the greatness that you're getting, and then end up, she really is the person that people saying she is. You know what I'm saying?
And then teams look at that too. His draft stock going down too, because if you defending somebody that's clearly being negative towards you
and giving drama,
not supporting
drama,
giving drama, they go look at you like, wait, if you saying you go marry her your rookie year, that means you go bring that bullshit to my organization.
Yeah,
a lot of owners look at that like, I'm not about to deal with that drama, man. Like, if you come in with baggage, like, because I mean, like, you got to think about it. Like, let's say, for instance, when Dwayne Wade got into the league, he graduated from Marquette University, had a good Final Four, Sweet 16 or NCAA tournament, went to the league, got drafted by, Miami, and had his high school sweetheart and everything, end up leaving her. That's another story, but she always celebrated him on that way. So it was all about his basketball skill, not the other outside stuff. But people look at that.
Yeah,
people look at that all the time, which is crazy. But I think Gilbert Arenas was smart changing out the ring. I think it was hilarious. I think it was masterful. I thought it was genius. I thought it was a good thing to do.
No, it was very, very, very good thing to do.
Oh, sorry.
Very good thing to do. And especially after when the suing part came, I know because he could have felt bad about it. He could have said, man, I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know how we have that second heart. If you're a good person, if it was in genuine taste, and then boom, she come with the suing, it's like, I'm glad I did that shit. You really was about the money kind of thing. Like, so
100% glad. Hilarious.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. This has been a great episode. I'm trying to wait till little mama get out the bathroom so she can give me my echo coming up.
Yeah, but she was asleep last week.
All right, here she go. Hey, talk about your show real quick, and I'll be right back so you can promote it one more time before we get out of here.
Okay, you guys. So on December 22nd, which is a Sunday, Nairi presents. And it was one of the biggest promoters in Cleveland. He's back in promoting, and he's bringing the Last Night Comedy Show, which is, really dope for the Caribbean scene. And the comedian Lemon, it's his very first time in Cleveland, Ohio. He said he is the funniest Jamaican comedian ever. I really haven't seen a lot of his stuff, but we'll definitely see. I am hosting. You never know what I'm going to come up with because I do what I want. But we got performances by none other than J.R. Blessington. Of course, he always bring a vibe and bring a couple of people with him. We got DJ Monk as a special guest. DJ, we have Exquisite Sound, which you can go to all these pages and check out the work of these people. Comedian Lemon. And I'm hosting. So, I mean, if you come for anything, make sure you just come for me. No, I'm just playing. Come for everybody. It's a vibes. I'll see you there.
All right. Real quick before we get into that final.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Get to the final closing, like Lil Mama said. I want to show my T-shirt today. Is it showing the right way?
Put it up closer. Okay. Yeah, a little bit. Oh,
You know, I got the green screen, so I can't get
go
that.
back a little bit. Okay, there you go. What it say?
All right. All right. It says perfection, right? And that's crossed out. And then it says presence under it, right? It says presence under it. Perfection. Okay. And then on the back, it says the world needs your presence, not your perfection.
That's dope. You should have definitely, that should have been the close, like the close.
I mean, okay, let's do it then. So we always like to leave you with the close. You already know what it is, something you can remember us by until the next time you see us on live and all that good stuff. So your close tonight, something you can ponder on until the next time you see us live on Facebook under Just Therapy the Podcast, or YouTube under the same thing, or next day on Spotify. Hopefully it starts working again. But tonight, your close, something you can ponder on. She did it good today. All right, here we go. The world needs your presence, not your perfection. I'm going to read that again. The world needs your presence, not your perfection. Go ahead, break it down for us, sis.
I feel like that is a powerful statement within itself, but I will take it as this, and I'm taking that to heart. Stop sitting on work creations, things that you have done or you want to do, thinking that, oh, I got to make sure I make it perfect, instead of just showing up and building towards greatness. Because one thing is, practice does not make perfect, it makes progress. And you can't have progress without having your presence there to present you and represent you and what you're trying to do.
Ooh, that's nasty. I like that. And then at the bottom, it says, you have made this world more beautiful. Always remember that.
Put that up as a ponder. I want you to put that up on your page. I'm going to definitely share it. That is very powerful. I needed that. I'm working on going into 2025 the way I end 2024. And I have been sitting on a lot of stuff. I know you see me do my sweater video. I'm posting my sweaters. And I had those sweaters for like 3 months. I ain't gonna even lie, before I even just started to share them. And they literally, I have probably like 2 more left. But they, everything, my promotions have been lacking. My music has been lacking. And that right there, just like, it was just a confirmation. I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's what's up. I'm glad I took it off to show it. I wanted to show it earlier, but then I was like, oh, let me do it right now before I forget. But you know me, man. I love positive, man. Like, I had people, like teachers was like, oh, I like that shirt when they seen the back of it, because on the front it's not like big. Huh?
That's the one of those you got from that place you were telling us about a couple of weeks ago.
Shirts I got from the place, because the last 2 shirts, they got real small letters on the front, but the message is on the back. So some of the kids don't see it, but then they do see it when I turn around. So I wanted to make sure they seen it. But teachers was like, they see me. I walk by and then they see the back of my shirt. Was like, oh, I like that shirt. Yeah. So, me, I like to be positive, man. That. So that's what we do. That's what we do. So that was a great close to end this show. So listen, we will be back for one more episode before the close of the year. We will not be here next Monday, so don't be looking for us. We'll be gone. I won't even be able to post saying there's no episode this weekend. Sis, if you can, post for me.
Definitely.
Matter of fact, I got to get with you after the show anyway. Post, but we will not be back next Monday, but we will be here the Monday before the New Year's, the Monday after Christmas. We'll talk about Christmas. I'll talk about my cruise. We'll talk about going into the new year with a newfound joy, not resolutions, but a newfound joy for the upcoming year. All right. We'll talk about what happened to us personally this year, and if it was, good or whatever. We'll talk about that. That'll be what the next episode is about. Of course, we'll have at least 1 or 2 good topics for you.
I should have did my stocking stuffers. I could have gave you my stocking stuffer flyer. I forgot all about it. My bad. Go ahead.
Is it too late?
Yeah, because I got the stocking stuff. My shea butters are on sale. Stocking stuffers. I have the most amazing shea butters and pheromone oils. I'm doing 2 for $15. They're usually $10 a piece for the 4 ounce. You guys, if you're looking for stocking stuffers, I have for men, I have for women. One is called Mango and Shea Butter. One is called Romantic Caribbean Fire. And for men, we have Fire Lion. And I also have Original Shea Butter. They're whipped shea butters, whipped by me by hand or machine, all natural. So if you guys are looking for stocking stuffers for family, friends, or, co-workers, make sure you link up, DM me, DM Sean, tell him how to get to me, and you will be able to see what I have. Of course, I'm Miss BBC Aluja, all platforms, and my shea butters are the bomb. Like, I never even have to promote them like a Chinese restaurant, because they sell so hard. And they're so good, and I really
gotta buy it right here. Oh my God, I need that shea butter. Niece, tell me what you need. I get it before we go on the cruise. I grab it. Let me know what kind you need, and I'll pick it up for you and bring it.
Yeah, let me show y'all. It's really, really good. It's whipped. It's really nice. I don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So these are all nice, all made by me. Everything, tags, all the printouts, everything made by me. So, it's a vibes.
Yep. Or make sure you just get with her, shoot her a message in the inbox. I'm sure she ships them out. Also, send me the flyer anyway. I'll throw it up on my post on my page. You know how we promote each other. So you know how we do. All right, let's get out of here. Go ahead, sis.
If no one has told you today, I love you, I believe in you, and I want you to win.
Hey, you already know what I'm gonna say. Something you can never get back, and that is time. And I want to thank you for spending your time on the couch with us. Listen, have a blessed rest of the week. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy Christmas. Please remember the real reason for the season. We know a lot of people say that ain't the actual date for that. He
his birthday.
Blah blah blah. But it's the date that the world set aside to honor. So look at it that way. Let's remember that. And reason, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, eat some good food, and enjoy your family, man. Please.
Enjoy your family. Enjoy your
family. Please enjoy your family. She says, send me the list of products with prices. I'll definitely need that on the cruise. Skin glowing.
Yeah.
All right. So send me that information. I'll send it to her. Or Mariah dates, jump in her inbox and send her the stuff. So y'all get that. Love y'all. All right, bye.
Goodbye.
All right, we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. I'm out on vacation, sis. I love you. Hey, listen, if you can get enough money to get on this trip, get on this trip. Bitch.
I'm for real. I'm coming. I'm trying to. I love you.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you before the new year hits. We out.
Bye, little mama.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go.